live from Cali, baby. Back in the building, back at you. It's OW coming at you live from Cali. Today is my day 2 here. And pretty much I'm just gonna give y'all a brief recap of what happened yesterday, because technically today is day 3. Yesterday was number 2. Just keeping y'all up to speed on what's going on out here, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? If y'all just coming into the room right now, please, I greatly appreciate it. If you go ahead and hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? Smash that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Um, Also, in a hot little minute, you do see that I have the link in the StreamYard chat. You want to come on here and ask me a quick question or two while I'm here? I know, I know. You know what I'm about to say, right? It's not going to be a long chat. I'm only going to be here for a few minutes, and I'm going to try and keep it to that. I'm going to try my best to keep it to a few minutes. But, it don't always work out that way. Shit happens. It is what it is. But um, I'm also doing a bit of advertising for a barbershop that I went to yesterday, and people were very nice there. I will tell you though, they do not speak any English, so if you go there, have your translator handy or be able to speak some Spanish, because if not, they're not gonna know what the fuck we talking about. You ain't gonna know what they talking about, and they do be about that roasting. They do be about that roasting in them bitch. I ain't gonna lie about that. It kind of got with me on some of the pronunciation, and they said something that was very simple while I was in the barbershop, and I didn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? And they pretty much had a joke or two to make, but it was all good. So I'm gonna walk y'all through what I did yesterday. Actually, I started my day off yesterday, folks, and I had to go to the doctor. That's right. I went to the doctor, and when I went to the doctor, they had a lot of beautiful nurses there. Now, for y'all who familiar with know what I'm talking about when I say the doctor, if you know, you know. If you don't know, when you get here, you may or may not figure it out. I don't know, but I'm just putting it out there right now. I had to go to the doctor yesterday. Um, the doctor is pretty close to where I'm at right now. I am in an area known as Zona Norte, which has been known to be one of the better areas in Cali, Colombia, to my knowledge. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's where I'm at right now. Um, I went to the doctor early in the morning yesterday. I was in there for maybe about an hour and a half. I was in the doctor. Um, Prices or whatnot, we're not going to discuss that right here, but I'm not hard to find. I'm really not hard to find. I'm damn near in everybody's WhatsApp group. I'm damn near in every Facebook group. You know what I'm saying? That's known prevalently for traveling. So if you see me in there, hey, put me to the side. So hey, OW, how much you pay to go to the doctor? And I will tell you how much I paid to go to the doctor. But yeah, it was a fire ass little doctor, man. Man, look, if you come here, um, I would advise you go there. And the best way I could put it for those travel veterans who are familiar with the Medellin area, let's just say it's the blue door on steroids. You know what I'm saying? Like Terrell Owens in his prime. That's what this motherfucking doctor is like. So you might want to go check the doctor out when you get here. Shouts out to K Mac. What's up, K Mac? How you doing, Playboy? Good to see you here, man. Good to have you pass by, man. Appreciate y'all support. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? To Cal, that boy Jackson Jeter. Boy, it's always good to see you, Jackson Jeter, in the comment section, man. Appreciate you having him, man. Man, I can't call it cousin, bro. Cali has been pretty good to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been here 2 days. I still have a lot more time left here. Um, my first day here, as y'all do know, if you saw the first video, that pretty much went up in smoke, so I don't count that one. But the second day here, I was able to get out and get around and get two things taken care of and get taken care of. Now, when I was in the Zona Norte area yesterday after I left the doctor, and oh, by the way, in the doctor, there's a broad array of different nurses and different nursing uniforms you may find very interesting, to say the least. I'll say that. But after I left the doctor yesterday, I just said, hey, you know what? You go take a little walk. I haven't been able to go exercise like I wanted to the past couple of days. So I said, I get a little cardio in. And as I was walking through the Zona Norte area, I stumbled across this place called Clase y Estilo. And I walked in the place. Actually, I stumbled across it because I was going next door to get some water and I saw it, and it was like a small little barber shop. You won't even really see it off the street. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna have to have the contact, and anyway, if you are in Cali, Colombia, and you're looking for somebody to feed you up for a decent price, this guy charges 12 mil pesos, which is the equivalent of about $3 right now with the currency. So if somebody tries to charge you 40 mil or 20 mil or 30 mil pesos or whatever, they just trying to fuck you because you're in America. And that's all. You guys got to move around a little bit and talk to some people, talk their language to them, and they'll get you to a good price, a good going price. All right. The young lady who I was talking to yesterday and got to spend some time with, her words with me to me was, "Do not pay more than 20 mil pesos for a haircut in Cali, Colombia. Anything them 20 more than 20 mil pesos, they clubbing you." All right. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You find people here who are kind of willing to talk to you, where they help you out because they know that you're a traveler or whatnot. You try and stick with those people, keep them people in your back pocket, side pocket, stay in contact with them. Don't be the type of motherfucker you meet people, you down here, you use them, you get back to America, you forget who the fuck they are. No, you should stay in contact with those people. Those people will be useful resources in your further endeavors into the country. Just wanted to put that out there and mention that to you. So with that being said, I went to the barbershop or whatnot, and by me being able to speak the language, I was able to talk to them for a while. I discussed where I was from, where I had came from or whatnot. We actually had a discussion about language while we were in there, because I told them I was in Itagüí, and they say the Paisa dialect is a little bit different from the dialect in Cali, which is true, because as we were conversating, some of the words I actually had to think about it and put it together with what I did know to make sense out of it. All right. For example, when I was getting the guy's phone number, he had said "18," which is 18. And when he said it, I got this deer in the headlight look like, what the fuck is that? So the guys went to laughing like, no, 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 just take his phone, and put your phone number in there. He doesn't understand Spanish. I'm like, man, I do understand Spanish. I just don't understand what the fuck you just said. And I said, think about it. I've been sitting here talking to y'all for the past 30 minutes, and I have not pulled a translate out. I may have asked y'all to repetir, hablar más lento, porque mi español no fluente, pero I never usar una translator. You know what I'm saying? So it was funny, but it was kind of embarrassing because it's something as simple as the number 18. I didn't understand it. I was like, damn, 18, like how simple is that shit? And it just went past me. But I always tell people, by no means am I anywhere fluent in Spanish, but I can sit there and have a conversation with a person as long as they don't try and, speak super fucking fast or speak or use a lot of how you say it, colloquialism, so to speak, that I may not understand in a particular area. But he did say during the conversation that the people in the Paisas, they use more like a wesh. He was like imitating how they pronounce their words or whatnot. And he said there is a difference. And he asked me, is that where I learned most of my Spanish at? And I said, somewhat yes, because that's mainly where I've traveled to, is in Colombia. And, and the Paisas that are friends to me, that's who taught me a lot of the language. Outside of Sensei. You know what I'm saying? He helped me somewhat too, but I tell anybody, it makes my personal opinion, a lot of learning the language is going to be independent study. Repetir. You have to keep repeating that shit over and over again on your own. The independent study is what's going to separate you from being a good talker and a great Spanish talker. That's what it's going to be. But at any rate, yes, his number is in the chat. Well, the location is in the chat. I think I forgot to add dude number. I told him I was going to put the number in. I'm going to go back in and put the phone number in there. But if you're in Cali and you need a haircut, Zona Norte, you can go to him. He'll pop you off right quick. I got the name in the description, like I said before. $3, man. You can't fucking beat that with a stick. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all this quick story. I had met a lady in Itagüí, all right, and the lady who I was with, she spoke fluent English, all right, fluent English. Real nice girl, you know what I'm saying? But everybody gotta do what they gotta do to survive. I'm not judging nobody. That's never was my thing, never will be. But she spoke real good English, right? And we were sitting in the jacuzzi one day. Let me put this phone down. And she asked me, she says, "Who makes your hair?" I say, make my motherfucker, you mean cut there? He's like, yeah, who cut your hair? And I said, guy, back in the States or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, all right, cool. Well, I want you to come by my house, and by my house there's a barbershop, and I'll see about getting your hair cut, you know? And I said, well, all right, whatever, cool. So how much this gonna cost anyway? So she tells me, she says, oh, well, for your beard and your haircut and everything, 40 mil pesos, and that's a good price. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, I'm doing a calculation in my head, right? And I'm saying 40 mil pesos, bitch, that's like $10 and shit, you know? That don't sound too right, So I about to call Sensei and ask. But I went ahead and just skipped the deal. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go find out for myself. So I left and I came to Cali. And when I got here, I put the pavement after I left the doctor, and I found a spot for fucking $3. You know what I'm saying? You do pretty good work in my opinion. My line ain't pushed back. I ain't saluting like way back here. Yes, sir. I ain't doing no shit like that. My shit's straight. I don't know if y'all can see it on this camera. It's in a great camera, but he blended that bitch in real nice. Got the waves in that bitch. I got motherfucking C6 around this motherfucking area, so I'm all good. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But that's what I wanted to share with y'all right quick today. Give a quick shout out to everybody. This may be the shortest live I've ever done. I might get out of this motherfucker under 20. Just might. Go to the doctor when you come here. Holler at my people if you need a haircut. You don't be walking around looking scruffy and shit. It's only fucking $3. It is what it is. Now, let me see who up in here. Right quick. All right, I'm gonna give a shout out to Big Mark. Oh, that's my man, Big Mark in the building, man. What's happening with you, Big Mark, man? Good to see you, player. K-Mac, Jackson Gina. Okay, bam. Good. We all caught up on that. Well, I appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Big Mark, you gotta make it to Cali, bro. If not, but as I know you be out there on there, we about that OTR you did. I ain't gonna put all your little business out there, but that OTR like motherfucker, you gotta come out, chill for a hot minute, bro. And yeah, it's definitely addictive. Cali gonna be hot as panther piss. So be ready for that shit. If you got a problem with the heat, I ain't gonna say don't come here, just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like Medellin where it's 65 degrees at night and maybe 71 in the daytime. No, it's hot out this motherfucker. And I'm used to the heat because I'm from Louisiana. So it really ain't no shit. It ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to a step. I'm used to that shit. I used to go in the second lines and motherfucking in the third ward. It's 115 out there in the shade. So I ain't much tripping. But yeah, y'all do that there, bro. There's a mall that I'm probably gonna go to today. I may or may not record. I just don't feel comfortable walking around with the camera out that bitch in people's face and shit, and you record them here. So I'm kind of like, maybe I got some other ideas in the future. If I really do want to go forward with the whole YouTube making videos thing, but I'm basically here to give information. That's my. If I can give information to help you on your travels, I feel as though that I've done my justice. I've done my good deed for the week. I plug in with a little something, Because a lot of times, man, especially if you're on these extended stays, and I don't know if your hair like mine, but that shit grow like wild grass. If you out somewhere for 2 or 3 weeks, man, you may want to get, your hair cut or something, So I'm like, well, people do come to Cali, and Zona Norte is one of the areas where I've heard that a lot of us, for lack of better words, gringos come to stay at. So hey, look, now you got a phone number, you got a contact in there, and you can come in out here and get your motherfucking haircut. Moving on. Cheapy Chappy, I'm gonna go check that mall out. I've been told to go to the mall by several people. Matter of fact, a guy was in my comment section yesterday, and he left a message and said, "Well, Doug, what's happening with you?" He was like, "Man, what's good?" I'm like, "Man, I can't call you." He's like, "Man, you take your motherfucking ass to Cheapy Chappy Mall. You need to go to the catwalk. On the catwalk, whatever the fuck that's at." But I'm gonna figure out what a catwalk is. I talked to one of my partners today. He said he might come through and bring me over there. If not, I get out here and walk around this like it's home sweet home. I ain't no tripping on it. But yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. And pretty much that's it. I will be doing another city before I go. I haven't actually selected that city yet. It's heavy on my mind because, man, bro, I gotta tell y'all something, bro. I love me some motherfucking Medellin, boy. Oh my God. And I think Medellin love me. It's like I got some loose ends I gotta go tie up there, right? But at the same time, though, I got another city I want to go to before I return back to the good old United States. So it's like I'm torn right now. It's like, should I go back to Medellin? Should I go to the beach? Should I just stay in Cali? Because I got that option. I could just ride this motherfucker out from Cali. Cali been good too. So I'm gonna make some decisions between today and tomorrow where I'm gonna be at. You know, I might pop up on this bitch and y'all might see on this dog shit live from Bucaramanga, live from Santa Barbara. Like, what the fuck, man? OW doing a motherfucking tour. So I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna figure it out. And yeah, I just wanted to give y'all that quick information right there. I'll probably come back with another live later. Once I go hit up Chippy Chappy, I keep fucking up the name. Chippy Chappy Mall. It's a tongue twister, right? Chippy Chappy, Chippy Chappy. I'm like that song, Tiki Taki, Tiki Taki. But I'm gonna go check out Chippy Chappy Mall. I'm gonna shake back, and I might go to the catwalk later on the night here. And the doctor is closed today, so I can't go back to the doctor. So I'm probably go back and see the doctor on Monday. I need some of that good medicine in my life. You know, it's good medicine. It don't cost much, you know, and it's a beautiful blue room, blue door, steroids. Just put that in your mind. All right. UOG travel. You know about Medellin. You know about the Botero area. Think about the blue room on steroids. You know, what I'm gonna say about that. Now, some people may or may not be able to read through the lines, and that's good. You know, if you don't know, that's all right. Just hit me up in the back because we got some people out here, you know. They got blood on these YouTube streets for us passport bros right now, man. We soft targets, man. They got snipers on buildings, snipers hopping out of trash cans, shooting at the motherfucking passport bro for no reason. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get you bitches. We gonna get your passports, bro. Shame, bash you bitches. We gonna make sure y'all don't go no fucking way. Y'all don't wanna stay here and suffer with us. No, bitch. I don't know about y'all. I'm using my shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all see. Anyway, it is what it is. Just want to shout y'all out, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all coming here, all y'all in the building. Just do me one favor, hit that fucking like button on the way up out to you, dig, and we'll be good. Um, I'm looking for a reason also to use that term, fair use, fair use. I have not done any response videos in all my days on it. I'm looking for a reason to do it. So hopefully sooner than later, probably when I get back home or before I leave, I might find a response to do something about somebody. Go in on these motherfucking ass. I don't know, but yeah, trying to join the ranks of the fair use brothers here. But at any rate, y'all have a good one. Let me see what Big Marcus said. I did a quick visit a few years ago. Didn't really get to dig in. Yeah, big brother, you gotta come back out here, Beast Mode, bro. You gotta come back out here and dig your claws into this motherfucker, dog. Unlike Medellin, this is what I found. Unlike Medellin, there's no truly centralized hotspot, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? There are a bunch of different hotspots. You got to pick your poison. When I was coming in from the airport 2 days ago, there was a long strip that I came in on coming in the zone and everything. And the guy explained to me the name of it and everything, but I forgot the name and everything flights me right now. But what I will try to do on the way back to the airport, I'll try and take a video of it. And it's probably like, I'm gonna say probably about 3 blocks, 2 to 3 blocks, nothing but discotheques, nothing but damn, how could I put this? Girl houses, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but strip clubs, long ass strip, a bunch of them, you know. So you can tell a motherfucker to let you out on the corner, and you probably won't get to the other side if you're going each spot to the next morning when the sun comes up. I promise you, that's how many of them they were out there. So with that being said, and that's not far from here, that's in Zona Norte. It's probably about 7 minutes. That's how close it is, because it was right by Chippy Chappy Mall. So all that was just like right there, you know. And things are fairly cheap here. Things are fairly cheap here. I was thinking I was gonna come here and spend like a grip, you know what I'm saying? And I've been here 2 days doing a little bit of everything. I went out. I think what saves me a lot of money also is I don't drink alcohol. And I don't smoke weed. I don't do no drugs or nothing. I think that what runs up a lot of brothers' bills when they come to this country, or any country for that matter. You go in these different places, you spending all this money on drugs and buying the ball up and shit like that. I don't it ain't me. If I'm gonna buy something, I know what I'm gonna buy, and what's understood ain't gotta be explained. So you know where I'm at with that. You heard me. But other than that, reasonable prices. If you're looking for a centralized bar area, you're probably not gonna find it. Get with you a tour guide. Find you somebody that knows the area, like a driver or something, and you'll be good. You know, if it's your first time. After that first time around the corner, you're gonna have it down pat because I've been here, I'm gonna say I've been here 2 days, but I've been out for one day. And in that one day, I covered a lot of ground. All right. I got a couple of more days to go. So I give myself probably 2 or 3 more trips to Cali. I'll feel the same way that I do about Medellin that I feel about Cali. Did I say that right? Anyway, you know what I'm getting at. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I ain't gonna play it back. But at any rate, Natty Baller in Cali, RN. What's good, OW? Say, bro, if you in Cali right now, dog, how come you don't hit me up, man? It's easy to hit me up on my email, dog. I ain't gonna put my phone number on, brother, but you can hit me up, dog. I'm gonna be at Cheapy Chappy in about 30, I'm gonna say about 30, 45. I'll probably be at Chippy Chapel in about 45 minutes, bro. So, Natty Baller, if you want to link up with me over there at the mall, bro, man, look, feel more than free, you did. I'm telling you what I'm about to go do in that bitch. I'm gonna be in that bitch lurking, you heard me? I'm being that bitch stalked out, you did. Everything moving and look decent, I'm going to holler at it, you heard? I'm going to holler at the female, you did. I'm fearless in the eyes of, I ain't worried about that shit. I'm gonna go holler at them bitches today. I'm going to see what's good. I'm fearless in the eyes of adversity, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. If you care to join me, that'll be great. Just hit me up on my email. I know you in one of these WhatsApp groups, man, bro. You gotta be, man. Damn, man. Anyway, just get at me. Are you looking to return back to Cali or somewhere else in Colombia? Prophet, I'm gonna come back to Cali. It's no doubt about it. Cali has been good to me. The only slip up I had was the Airbnb, but that's an easy fix. That's an easy fix. Um, that's really not gonna be a problem. In my future trips, I don't find where I'm gonna stay at the next trip. I kind of figured out how I'm gonna go about, doing this time. With the time that I have left and the places I want to go. But overall, I would say this about this Airbnb. It's clean, it's quiet, it's a nice area. It's just not really conducive for what I would like to do. It's just not. That's the only thing. I think I stated it in the first the first YouTube video I did. It's a nice place. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not for what I want to do. That's it. Now, if you might want to come in, you got you in-house, lack of better words, this might be a good spot for you. The price is right. You got air conditioning in this motherfucker. I've been cooking in this bitch and everything. I mean, it's straight. If you order Rappi in this particular location, it'll get here. I ordered Rappi yesterday, bro, at 9 o'clock. The motherfucker arrived with all my shit by 9:08. Like, I was in shock. I'm like, 8 minutes, y'all got here? I mean, fuck, y'all in the backyard with the shit? I mean, the shit was quick. I went in the bathroom, washed my hands, came out, put the butter in the skillet, started making my little roux and shit, and bam, they here. And I was like, damn, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So yeah, other than that, nah. But if you're trying to come here and you want to have various companies, so to speak, you want to have multiple interactions with several women at the same time, like some sick motherfuckers I know. I ain't gonna say no name. Hint. Yeah. This ain't free. Don't bring that shit around here. This some family friendly fun around this bitch around here. You got cats and shit running around this motherfucker. This just like this. All right, bro. Not good. Anyway, I will be back to Cali, bro. And it's just Prophet says, should I go to Cartagena or Cali first? That's subjective to the person, dude. Like, I would really have to know, what are you trying to do? I mean, if you're a beach person, I'm just gonna go off of what I think that you're asking. I'm gonna speculate, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you to go to Cartagena first if you're a beach person, because I'm gonna tell you why. Cartagena has multiple beaches and you can flow your ass up the motherfucking coast and take your ass to Santa Marta. And that's some real nice beaches up there. You know? Then you also have Playa Blanca in shit in Cartagena also. You got Boca Chica in Cartagena also. You know, so if you're into the beaches like I am, go to Cartagena first. And Cartagena is also something else too, but I don't know how good your Spanish is or whatnot. But when you come to Cali, bro, you gotta know some Spanish, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You don't know no motherfucking Spanish, you come around this bitch, dog, man. Dog, when I was walking on Zone Monte yesterday, bro, nobody. Not eating. This is something else I noticed too. When I get into the taxi sometimes, when I'm in Medellin, every now and then in Medellin, you'll get a Uber driver that speaks fluent Spanish. Here, ain't gonna happen. You won't get lucky if they do. I done had around one, two, three. Well, I had about 5 or 6 Uber drivers, you know, and one word of English in a phrase completely throws them off. They speak no English. They know yes and no. I mean, literally yes and no. Some of them know the word maybe. I said quizás or tal vez. Yeah, they know that, but outside of that, nah, you ain't gonna get it. So, my opinion, you're gonna do that. Take your ass to Cartagena first, because also in Cartagena, you're gonna get a melting pot of women from Cali. It's you. Let me put it to you like this: you're not gonna have any shortage of variety in Cartagena, Colombia. Reason being, a lot of girls from different parts of the country will go there to peddle their trade. So you're gonna have Cali girls there. You're gonna have some Paisas there. You're gonna have Costanas there. You're gonna have some girls from Bogota there. Matter of fact, you're gonna have a lot of girls from Bogota there. Fucking right. You're gonna have a lot of Bogota. As crazy as it sounds, trust me, dog. You're gonna have a lot of girls from Bogota and Cartagena. Take my word for it, bro. I done been there. I done lost how many times. I think I've been to Cartagena meet either 4 or 5 times. I've been to Cartagena, and every time I went there, I met a girl from Bogota. Real shit, and definitely one girl from Cali. So I would advise you do this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Cartagena first, okay? And in Cartagena, what you'll do, you'll get a taste of Venezuelan, you'll get a taste of the Bogota, you'll get a taste of the Costanas, you'll get a taste of Paisa, you get a taste of everything. And you can take that home with you. And when you get back home, you can make a decision, calculated decision, on whether or not you want to go to Cali your next trip, or maybe even Cucuta. If you really like Venezuelan girls, you might want to take your ass to Cucuta. Just saying, I don't know, you know. But yeah, let's start off in Cartagena first. Let's start there first. Okay, I'll be in Santa Monica. Man, Big Marcus, bro, you make me mad, dog, bro. Mark, man, come on, man. You gonna say some shit like that now, bro? Big Mark say, I'm gonna be in Santa Monica next week. Dog, you got my phone number. You damn near know where I live at. How come you couldn't call and tell me that, dog? It's just why? How you can do that shit, dog? Hey, what's happening with you, dog? You hit me up on the CV. Click, click, click. Nothing. You wait to get on YouTube to tell me that shit you're gonna be here next week, dog, bro. I could have, man, we could have made it happen, dog. You know how me and you get down, dog. You say less, say less. You already know what it's hitting for, Mark. Next time, bro, please just go ahead on. Then it's gonna be your first time now. I didn't been there before. I could help. I could be useful. I'm a useful tool. I can help y'all. Oh man, it's all good. It is what it is. All right. Should I go to Cartagena? But I got that one. Send them on next week. First time. Cali women over Medellin women. Damn. Oh man, you're killing me, Prophet dog. You're making you putting my back against the wall, bro. Cali women over Medellin women. Cali women over Medellin women. Let me tell you like this, bro. Once again, I know this is just this is cliche what I'm about to say, but it's subjective because it's true. It is subjective, you know. Cali women, it's warmer here. All right, this is just a warmer climate. All right, so as far as the bodies and the physiques go, they're gonna pretty much be neck and neck. All right, but the thing about Cali women is they're gonna have more of a Afrocentric body, you know, Afrocentric makeup as far as their hair, skin complexion. things like that of that nature. So I will say this: if you're into more of the biracial, interracial, the curly hair, the brown skin, that butter pecan, I love that butter pecan shit. I just want to lick, stir it up. Yep, I love the butter pecan shit. So if you like the butter pecan, bring your ass to Cali because there's going to be more of that in abundance. All right. See, this is a numbers game here. When a person asks me about which women are better and where to go at, it's a numbers game. What I try to do is put your ass in a situation to where you're in an environment with sensory overload, literally, this sensory overload in that particular area. It's an abundance of it. So it's not the needle in the haystack that you're looking for. In other words, I'm not going to give you an example. I'm not going to send you to Africa looking for a blue-eyed German, okay? You may find them here and there, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be in abundance. You're going to have more of the indigenous people there. So when we take you speaking in terms of which female or which woman is better, my ideal for you is if you're into the more, like I said, Afrocentric look, they definitely look biracial. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna look at them like, damn, she look Indian. No, she look Mexican. She black, but her hair fucking curly, and look at the ass. Oh my God, and it's like you can just see it's a good mixture they got going. Yeah, picture that. If you like more of the light skin, fair, long, straight black hair with those fucking bedroom eyes that's to die for, you like to just stare into your fucking soul, stay your ass in Medellin. Medellin has an abundance of that. All right. And what I find is also when these ladies inject themselves into a different environment, whereas their particular phenotype is not as abundant, they tend to charge you more for access to their services. What do you mean by that, OW? What I mean by is when these, if an Afro-Latina girl goes into an area where there's a lot of other females who are not that may, be more pale skin, have more of the European look to them, they know that they're at that point they'll be considered exotic because there isn't that many of them, and they'll try and run your motherfucking pocket. Say just because they're a little different, quote unquote different. So you need to keep all that in mind when you're picking somewhere to go. Think about cost. Think about what exactly would be looking to have access to. Is it an abundance of that particular phenotype that you're looking for there? Because if it isn't, when you find it, they're not stupid either. It's just like they know their market value. They know if they have something on the market that everybody wants, but it's not in abundance, they're going to charge you. Simple as that. Hence the reason why we even travel. We go straight to the source because if we go straight to the source, we'll get more of that product for a cheaper price, like straight off the assembly line. If you know anything about logistics, you're actually charged more for any product that comes from a longer distance to the shelf. If you get it straight off the assembly line, you pay less because now you don't have to pay for those courier fees, so to speak. So think of it like that. I think you're trying to look at everything from a business aspect because basically that's what this is. A relationship is business, marriage is a business, us traveling is all business, business, business. All right. So try and put yourself in an area where what you want is of abundance and not as high of a demand. Okay. You bring yourself there, you and I. I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. Ain't many of us running around out here, bro. Don't get it twisted, dog. It's not many American men running around here. They're here, but in Cali, bro, it's not like that huge concentration of motherfuckers that you have in Medellin. And that's where a lot of people get it fucked up at because they don't know the lay of the land. Not yet, anyway. You go into Medellin and you're looking for, let's just say a girlfriend or whatnot. I don't fucking know what you're looking for. But anyway, let me put it to you something like this. You go into Medellin and everybody in the fucking country knows this is where the gringos is at. This is where the money is at. So they'll leave their houses to come there to do what? Charge more money, right? So what do you think would happen if you go to where their house is at? That's how you gotta think about that shit. Because they had to pay to get there, You have to pay to fly the riding crotch. Man, I'm sorry, don't say that. They had to pay to fly their crotch from their city to Medellin. Yeah, all that's a cost. That's an added cost, you know. Also, it's time away from their family. All these things you gotta take in consideration. Okay, so just be aware of that when it comes to cost benefit. Okay. Profit. So that's the answer to that question. I'll be inclined. Oh shit, okay. First time. Sundays is a lot of families in Chippy Chappy Mall. Yeah, that's okay, Melvin. That's all right. That's what I want to see, bro. I really want to see what it's like out here, bro. I want to see the families, bro. You know, uh, there gonna be some stragglers walking around in there too. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna pick them out. I like the people watch. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna see who walking with their girls or who walking by themselves. You know, I'm gonna peep all that out. Big Marcus for ooh, Mark, you gonna be out there for 2 months, cousin? I'm gonna call you. That's what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna say shit right here. But you done put it out there. You gonna be out here for 2 months? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We gonna get you to Bogota. That's all I'm gonna say. We gonna go. Yeah, we gonna go. All right. I've been going to Sasua for a year. Oh, bless his heart. Man, poor fella. Take a moment of silence for our good brother Ryan was. Say he been going to Sasua for a year. Okay, but wasn't feeling the Cartagena beggars slash scammers and guest friendly hotel options the first time I went this year. Thanks for the videos, OW. Ryan was. I can help you with that. I can definitely help you with that, Ryan. Trust me, we could help you with that, big brother. A lot of folks who I've talked to, both on YouTube and behind the scenes, bro. A lot of people say they have a problem finding the chica friendly hotels and the beggars, But the beggars, anywhere you go, they're gonna be there, man. It's just part of the travel thing, man. People there, they're trying to survive, bro. You know, to be honest with you, the chicas that we mess with to a level, if you really think about it, them beggars also that they actually offering something in exchange that you actually want. So it brings the level of begging down a notch, so to speak. Isn't as, what's the word I'm looking for? It isn't as overt. You know what I'm saying? They actually like, yeah, I want this, I want, but can we make a deal? Maybe you bring the price down here. It's a negotiation. They got something to offer. I do remember one thing. I agree with you, Ryan. Think about it, bro. You're right about one fucking thing, dog. I was in Cartagena last year, right? And I was walking on the beach with the chick, fine ass motherfucker in this building, dog. Every time I walk by, a motherfucker go, oh yeah, it's nice, motherfucker, give me big ups. So I'm walking on my chest out like this, like, yeah, yeah. Oh, pardon me. Long story short, this guy, he just walks up next to me, he looks at me, and the motherfucker just start rapping. I mean, like, oh, like a motherfucker, nigga spitting and slobbing and everything, I'm understanding maybe every other word he's saying, and I'm like, damn, what do you want? Why's you rapping? Nigga, I'm not the producer, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a gringo out there trying to get it in like everybody else. And at the end, he put his little fucking paw out. I'm like, man, what you going, bitch? You better get your ass down this motherfucking river, boy. Chuck your ass off with this fucking water, man. What's wrong with you? But that's the one thing I didn't like about the beggars there, dog. The motherfuckers gonna rap, bitches gonna break dance, nigga stopped over there with the stop popping and blocking and shit, you hear me? But yeah, bro, but I say this, bro, that's like anywhere, bro. We got beggars in the States. I'm from Louisiana, you hear me? I mean, fuck, I guess that's obvious. I hear I'm talking out to you, man. But we got beggars in the States, and I guess that's why they don't bother me, dog. Anytime you go down to motherfucking 50, first, second, third and Claiborne, anything past that is wide open, dog. They got cliques out there in New Orleans, right? They got sets. Like, tell you another quick story. Damn, I thought there was gonna be a couple. But y'all got me started. All right, this is the story. This is how they go down in New Orleans, right? I went to Charity School of Nursing. All right, I graduated from Charity School of Nursing. I have an associate's degree in surgical technology. All right. If anybody knows what Charity School of Nursing is, it's right under the bridge. All right. Under that bridge is pretty much where all the bums damn, let me not call them bums. Man, fuck it. That's where all the bums live at. You know what I'm saying? All the homeless, like encampment type shit. That's where it's all posted up at, right in front of the most prominent nursing schools in New Orleans. Is a homeless shelter, self-made with a fucking camp. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, long story short, these guys sit under this bridge and they got sets. And these bitches will beat the fuck out you if you go over there and you get on their corner and they got certain shifts. Like the morning shift probably start around 5:30, 6 o'clock. That's when everybody coming in for work into the hospital because around the corner from Charity Hospital, around school from Charity School of Nursing is the Charity Hospital. So everybody have a corner that they go stand on and they panhandle. And I watched them because I used to come outside during the day to take breaks, and you will see them. They'll be walking off the corner, dog. They got big old wives of ones, dog, that they done panhandle, right? And one dude will be walking off, and one will be going back, getting a different sign or the same sign, and sitting on that same corner and begging people, right? And I'll probably be in school probably about 7 hours, give or take, depending on if I had clinicals or not. Because when we had clinicals, we would actually leave the school, but go do clinicals, come back that evening, no bitch ass teacher want to give us a pop quiz or some. Anyway, he's sending me down memory lane. Anyway, I come back and that dude will be leaving, and somebody else will come sit on that same crate and start begging for that night to catch that evening rush of people getting off of work. The moral of the story is, bro, wherever you go, there's gonna be a level of begging, and there's actually organized begging in Louisiana around the Bourbon Street area. I've witnessed it, and anybody who know me that been down in the NO, there's organized begging down there. So that's just a people. That's just you got your have-nots, you got your haves in life, you know, everything in between. You know, people gotta survive. That's just the way it is, you know. So I understand your grievance with it, but my rebuttal to that is it's everywhere. It's all about how you're gonna deal with it, you know. People gotta survive. Some people weren't fortunate enough to get a degree or have a family that, you know, was able to support them, you know, through school or just was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. I was in school with some people who was already rich before they got there. And I was asking like, why the fuck are you here? And your fucking dad owns, you know, such and such restaurant. I ain't gonna say the name of it. And it was just like, well, this is what he wanted me to do, so I'm here. So there it is, bro. You know. So like the same thing that make you laugh, make you cry. You know, if a lot of these girls had a lot of money in their pocket and didn't need you, me, or the rest of us flying over here for financial gain or financial benefit, would there even be a Sasua? Would there even be a Cali the way that we know it? Would there be a red light district in Medellin, so to speak? Probably not. You know, so it's the give and take, brother. It's the give and take. It's just the way it is, man. I ask myself that a lot, man. These people had the money that I had, would they be, you know, as nice? You know, it's tough. It's tough. Prophet said, "Have you been to Brazil?" Yes, I have been to Brazil, Michael. I've been to Brazil, and the only reason why I haven't been back is due to geographic location. Um, I've damn, fuck it. Well, let's just say I started a new business or whatnot, and it's been overwhelming at times, so to speak. So I wasn't able to go back. My first trip to Brazil was in 2018. Yes, I did go alone. Yes, I stayed for 2 weeks. It was one of the amazing. Let me say, and I went during the rainy season. That's when I went. I'm not really the guy that likes the big crowds and you know people jumping around, drunk savages and animalistic type shit. I don't really like all that. You know, couple of people around, you know, talking, hanging out or whatever. That's cool. But the masses, I don't do the masses. I just don't. Yeah, it ain't for me for a myriad of reasons. First of all, there's a bunch of you motherfuckers around. Prices go up. Basic supply and demand. You know, I let all you niggas go. I let all you Negroes go home. I let all the other people go home. Supply goes down. I mean, I'm sorry. The demand goes down. The supply goes up. And the prices go down. That's just the way I think. It's like basic economics, you know. So it's me. But when you think in that level, you have to ask yourself your why. You have to know why Yeah. Get them stamps, by the way. Yeah, get them. I don't know what that came from. It just clicked out. My bad. But get them motherfucking stamps here. You ain't got no stamps, go get some stamps. I'm tired of y'all sitting around here, these empty ass passport books and shit, collecting dust, still in the envelope, you got it mailed in, ain't took it out, ain't bought no tickets. Man, y'all go get some stamps. That's what I want y'all to do. Get them motherfucking stamps. You hear me? But yeah, I've been to Brazil. And thanks Ryan was for stopping by. Prophet in Brazil. CJ Froy in the motherfucking bill. That's another brother I had a pleasure of meeting, hanging out with before, man. Good old CJ, boy. CJ, I'll never forget you, CJ, dog. me and Nick, me and Nick was talking about you the other night, man. When that one, two, about 3 nights ago, man, me and Nick was talking about you, bro. We was talking about how we went down memory lane. I'm gonna leave it at that. So we went down memory lane, CJ, bro. He was a good dude, but that's some good fucking memories, dog, bro. Woo. CJ, you a bad man, bro. God damn. CJ a bad man. You good dude, CJ, bro. T Chris, it's Sunday, family day. Hit the parks up. They out there. I know, that's tough. That's what I'm going to do, bro. Show us this thing, bro. I figured out, I went and used my little Google Maps, and I figured out the parks I need to go to. And fortunately, I am strategically located right where I'm at in Zona Norte. I have 10 minutes out, 10 minutes back, 8 minutes out, 8 minutes back. Cheapy Chappy, like 5 minutes. I'm gonna start off at Cheapy Chappy. I'm gonna start off there first. You know what I'm saying? Here's what it is. Big Marcus, salute to you, big bro. I'm in on a 6 to 8 months. Damn, 6 to 8 month break. Ooh, must be nice. Must be nice. See, that's that owner op life. That's that op life. My dog Big Mark, he the ops, it did. That's he the other ops. You know what I'm saying? When you the other ops, you can make your own schedule. That's that life, you know. See, that's another way that you can actually have freedom and not actually live overseas. But when you start your own business, see, that's what I had got off into. I quiet as kept. I ain't said motherfucking thing, and I still ain't gonna see shit about it, Jerry. Once you figure out how to go that 1099 route, and you can make your own shift. Now I ain't gonna lie, it's a risk being taken because you're responsible for your own 401k and all that shit, bro. But if you can go that 1099 route, you can stack some paper and you ain't got somebody you gotta go to, oh, Mr. Boss Man, I wanna take off next month. I wanna can you see if somebody can cover my shift? Fuck that. Once you figure out how to eliminate that and you can work for yourself, you make your own shift. You go and come as you please. And once you figure that shit out and you can make yourself 80, I'm gonna say 80 to 120K a year, oh, you good. You can do like Big Mom. Man, fuck, I'm taking 6 to 8 months off. And do that shit in confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because you got 40, 50 racks, sitting over here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Your house paid for. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. It's all great. And when I was going to college, I didn't have that mentality. But once I got out here and I really saw what life was hitting for, because I wasn't traveling at the time, I said to myself, man, this is how I can do this shit. Because everybody can't be a digital nomad. Let's get that. I'm just gonna put that out there. Everybody isn't gonna have um, the um, the mental fortitude to sit there in front of a computer all day and do ITT or some fucking cyber security and all this type of shit. There are other ways to do it. You just have to sit there and figure out what's conducive and comfortable for you to do something that you don't mind doing. All right. My job I do now when I get up and I go in the morning, I'm cool with it. Actually look forward to doing it. And when I get off, I don't feel strained or stressed. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It is what it is. And once you're able to make your own schedule, man, you'll be able to travel. You have to ask yourself what's important to you too. Is it all about the money, or is it your peace of mind? Pardon me, being able to travel and enjoy life. That's what you got to ask yourself. Because if you're always at work, you ain't gonna be able to get them stamps. You ain't gonna. If you only got 2 weeks out of the year, you ain't gonna be able to get them stamps. I ain't talking about you. Just saying. Moving forward. If this is what you really want to do. Now, I don't knock people because everybody can't be 1099. I get it, but Just saying, if you're looking for a route out, everybody can't go the digital nomad route. That's another route you can go to. Just figure out your money. And the less money you spend in the States, the more money you can spend out of the States. Let me say that again. The less money you spend in the States, the more time you can spend out of the States. All right? Hint, hint. JC Travels, what's up, partner? I can't call him. Oh shit, Callaway. Damn, what's up, Callaway? How you been doing, bro? Man, I thought you fell off the earth, man. I ain't seen you. I used to talk to Callaway all the fucking time, man. I just ain't seen him in a while. Facts, Ryan was, those are the kill factors of Cartagena. Yeah, them bitches do be big, dog. But like I said, bro, it's like it's the bitter and the sweet, dog. You gotta, you gotta give and take with it, dog. You gotta give and take, man. Especially the guest friendly issue, man, bro. Let me tell y'all like this, bro. In Cartagena, I understand. I found out my first trip. My first trip to Cartagena, I figured out how to find the guest friendly place. Ever since then, every time I went to Cartagena, I had a spot that was guest friendly. All right. Now, once again, it's give and take. It may not be the Hilton hotel you're used to. It may not be the 5-star experience that you're used to. But I actually have videos showing the hotels that I've lived in, and they were guest friendly. Fuck, Marcus had some hotels that was guest friendly, and them bitches had a fucking jacuzzi and shit on the fucking balcony. You heard it? And the shit was on like $50 a night. You did? I know that for a fact because one time Marcus was in Cartagena, and when he landed, it was my last day, and he had hit me up and told me to come holler at him. Marcus, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna go deep into detail, but you know you told me, came over there and you had some party gifts that you were offering. Hint. And he showed me a picture of what was going down. And I'm like, damn, bro, that's around the corner from me. I said, yeah, no, you had gifts. Yeah. They charge you that? No. Coming over here. I looked to my left and I looked back to my right. I said, dog, I'm gonna try. Because I already had my own little party gifts, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get rid of. I ain't want to be dirty or ugly about the shit, so I ended up leaving that next day and Mark chilling there. But the moral of that story is what I'm telling y'all is this. If you're worried about the guest friendly issue in Cartagena, it's not bad as you think it is. You just have to know how to look and where to look. It may not be right next to the they call it Gethsemane area. You may have to go to like Boca Grande. It's another one I stayed in. I can't remember the name of where I was at right now. The name flies. Can't remember. Anyway, because I've been going so many different places, but there's a lot of places around here that you can go to and get guest friendly spots. You can bring 2 people in there, and actually they actually secure you because where I was at, this particular place, when you come in there, they ask for the ID, you make a copy of the ID, and once they get a copy of the ID, they let you go on upstairs. The other place I had went to, you give them, they give the host at the front gate, you give them your company or whatever and whatnot, you give those people your ID. They hold the ID. When they get downstairs to exit the building, there's a gate up there. They gotta buzz the bitch out. You heard me? They call your room. Mr. Chavez, is everything okay? Yes. Do you have all your things? Absolutely. We're gonna leave? Yes. You hit the buzz up, let the tramp out. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know of these places. Now, this is 3 places that I know of. This ain't counting places that other travel brothers that I know who I've conversated with over here, they have been to. I just think, man, maybe look, just reach out to people that know. That's the best way I could put it to you. Reach out to the people that know. You heard? I'll leave it like that. Chilling like a villain. JC Partner say, how's trucking? Exactly, big Marcus. Much respect. KPR1, that's their survival mechanism. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's all about survival, man. Hey, bro, one thing about it and 2 things for sure. When you're down on your luck and your stomach growling, you're gonna find a way to make things work out for sure. You're gonna figure out something. If it ain't nothing but a piece of bread and a slice of motherfucking cheese, your motherfucking ass gonna find a way to get it in there. You heard me? That's all it is. Yeah. Milano, wow. That boy stupid, motherfucker. Can't wait for the trip to Thailand. KP, I'm gonna hit you in the back chat about that, player, about that Thailand trip, bro. I've been having a lot of my close friends and followers and whatnot. Well, shit, the way I look at it, my followers are my friends. So I'm just gonna call y'all my friends. A lot of my friends been hitting me up um in the back chat asking me about Thailand, and they was even telling me about certain times of the year I should go and when I shouldn't go. And one, two, three, yeah, you're the fourth person I done heard talk about Thailand that I know personally. You know, so that's definitely something I want to talk to you about as well, because the good brother Branjo around the world has blessed us with a plethora of information about Thailand, places to stay at, food, how to get around, just a lot is out there. So that's somebody else we should also fellowship with and talk about this situation as well as Branjo, good brother there. You know, he's actually another one. He does 1099. He does contract work. He can go deeper with you into the whole scenario about in contract work. There's money to be made out here in this contract. Even as a surgical tech, which is what I am by trade, surgical tech. You know what I'm saying? We do 1099 contract work, and pretty much, basically, what you do, you're gonna take a 13-week contract. That's how you do the contract. You need to be an RN, surgical technology. You get these 13-week contracts. They pay you per diem. All right. They also give you they pay for your travel fee, food stipend, all different types of shit that you could do. You know, that's why I say the 1099 route, bro. It's the way to go. You know, you have to be responsible. There's paperwork that goes along with that, and if you can get into a good 1099 and get into a good contract, man, you could be traveling every other fucking weekend if you want to. You know, if you want, you do that 13-week contract, make a couple $1,000 and be like, all right, I'm going to take 2 weeks off. That's it. Come back. That's it. You know, it's freedom. You know, that 9 to 5 shit, that ball and chain, bro. That shit for the pigeons, you heard me? Especially if you're a traveling brother, it's a better way. I'm telling you, it's a fucking better way. Profit, is Brazil worth it? Or Colombia is just better? It's just better. Profit, Brazil is worth it. Brazil is worth it 7 days a week and twice on Monday, my brother. I'm gonna tell you like that straight up. Brazil is definitely worth it. Brazil is not only more bang for the buck, Brazil is fucking huge. Brazil is huge, man. You lose your mind in Brazil, on the real, bro. Brazil is definitely worth it. It's just the time barrier. And I just sound like a broken record, but everybody heard it before. Either you got the time and you don't got the money, or you got the money and you don't have the time. Finding that perfect balance is priceless. Finding that perfect balance of time and money, yeah, that's when you live in life, though. That's when you really live in life. That was the biggest problem for me at the particular time. I went to Brazil at the time. I was still working in a hospital. I wasn't doing any 1099 work. I was just getting started. And when you first get started, you got to get your experience. So you got to be on that clock. But long story short, I was working at Oxygen Hospital. Damn, shit. I was working at a hospital. I was working at an airport. So my time was very limited. All right. So I did what I could do on my first Brazil trip. I took off them 2 weeks. Actually, I stayed there 12 days because the other 2 days were for travel, of course. And yeah, it was a great experience. Would I do it again if I had more time? Now, maybe not. It's just how, like I said before, I've come so far with the Spanish language, and I haven't used a translator in months. I'm lying. Wait a minute. Yesterday, I used a translator because I was talking to some guy in the barbershop, and like I said, their dialect is a little different here in Cali. And basically, he was asking me where I was from. And I said, like, ¿por qué tú solo dice de dónde eres? Es más fácil. Why you just didn't say de dónde eres? And I could have answered it, but he said some other shit. You know, like I said, man, I don't understand. Keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple. De dónde eres? You just don't. Okay, I'll tell you where I'm from. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And How's the clima? You know, how's the weather there? You know, simple shit, but they were using these other words and it was either chopped up. I don't know. More of the story is this. Um, yeah, go to Brazil. It's nice. KPR for a passport tatted up like a Harlem subway. Man, I'm getting a cold, bro. Fucking around with y'all, bro. Big Marcus, I ain't touching it. You see, my passport tatted up like a Harlem subway. That's what's up, dog. I bet you barely probably got any pages left in your motherfucking book. For the Brazil performance is better than come on. Hey man, I'm not. You ain't gonna get any complaints from me with that. You ain't gonna get no backlash from you on that one, KPR one, because I've said it a million times that the best experience I had, it was damn near out of body experience that this person did to me. It took place in Brazil. That's right. It took place in Brazil on a fucking stool. A stool that the bitch pulled out her motherfucking closet. That's right. She rested in the closet. I thought she was going in and get a stick but to whoop my ass and rob me. Nah. That bitch pulled a fucking stool out that motherfucking told me to sit down. And the rest was history. Been fucked up ever since, dog. God damn it, fucked up ever since. Bruh, I put on everything I love, dog. I was not expecting that shit, dog. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm about to say, man, hold on, bro. She gotta go in that closet and get that stick. I see, as soon as she turned around, I see that now. I'm gonna drop kick that whole lights gonna go out, run out the bitch. Man, girl, put a chair out that bitch here. Told me to sit my ass down in Portuguese, which if my mind completely went blank to Portuguese. I mean, if you told me that in Spanish right now, I understand it. You know, I siente por favor. That's simple. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But in Portuguese, I don't know. And yeah, bro, that shit fucked my head up, dog. But I'm gonna tell you something, though, brother Kim. You right about that, dog. You right about that. JC Travel said, "Preach, OW, preach." Well, I'm gonna do a little something, bro. I'm trying to get out of here, bro. I gotta get a chippy chappy, whatever they gotta go around the corner. I gotta hit up chippy chappy, man. All right, trying to go the remote work route. Yeah, I mean, if you can do it, man. I'm not knocking nobody, bro, but everybody's not gonna be a cybersecurity whiz. Everybody's not gonna be able to do building websites and marketing and shit. I mean, bro, that's a specialized niche, you know. And I've seen some of the work that it entails to do that shit. It ain't, you know, it ain't super easy. I'm not saying it's not possible because we have people that do it, but just like Barry Sanders running the fucking ball, I mean, down the field 80 yards and shaking 12 motherfuckers, but everybody ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, how you say that? Estoy construido diferente. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, you know, construido diferente. You know, it is what it is, bro. So some people will, some people won't, you know. So there it is. All right, taking my roses before I die. God damn it, Mark. Preach, brother Mark. Take your roses before you die, bro. Because guess what? Tomorrow ain't promising. Today ain't promising nobody. Put it to you like that, you know. You live happy or die with regret. Take your pick. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna live happy or die with regret. I'm gonna live happy. I'm gonna be a happy man. Like right now, yeah, I'm happy as a pony penitentiary. You fucking right. I'm out here living my life. Look, everything's great. You know, you're gonna have a few little bumps in the road. I'm resilient. I get over them bumps and I keep on pushing. You know, and that's all we gotta do, man. My fucking roses right now. You know, that's what it is. Kenny, adventures, things. Big Marks, YOLO, you only live once, man. That's true, man. That's true. Worked about 4.5 months this year, 113K so far. You see what I'm saying? JC Travel said he made $113,000 so far this year. You know, I'm scared to ask the nigga who he killed. What he did. I'm fucking with you, JC. I'm scared to ask brother what he did to get that type of money. You know, you break that down, you know, 4 times 3, That's like 120. So just say 30 times. You make a little over 20 grand a month, man. You know, I take that back. He making a little over $25,000 a month. That's a lot of money. That's life changing money for some. You know, they got people that's gonna work their entire lives and not make no 25K a month. You know, so it is what it is. You got your have and your have not. I know I don't make no 25K no month. You know, if I did, I probably only work 6 months out of the year and take off the other 6. Just saying, I would. Because to me, time is more valuable than money. But I need it to survive, and I need money to do the things that I want to do. But if I can make a large sum of money in a short period of time, man, I'll be with my family. We'll be taking vacations. That's what I'll be doing. With money like that, in the mind that I have, I'll be having 15 to 10 dollars every month working for me in some other type of business. You know, I'm more than sure that brother is, but hey, it is what it is. I'm doing 6 on, 6 off, God willing, for the rest of my life. You see that? This brother said he gonna work 6 months on and 6 months off. That's my plan. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm dead on course for it. No doubt about it. I'm dead on course for it. You can do it, bro. You can do it. I mean, Mark, you know, bro. Once you go that 1099 route and you know your route, and you know how much money you gotta make, and you cut your costs. A lot of people get caught in the matrix because they spend so much money in the matrix. That's what it is, bro. You get caught up in this bitch, you get caught up in them worldly things, you gotta buy everything you see, you gotta keep up with the Joneses, and what happened? Every dollar you make ends up back into the system. So what does that mean? That means you stuck in the system. That means you stuck here, you know? So the more money the less money you spend here, the more time you spend out the country. Get that right. Spend less money here, you can spend more time out of the country. That's just as simple as that. You know, I can't make it no simpler than that. I had to figure that shit out on my own. And I started cutting back, cutting back. Y'all gotta sit down and get y'all a piece of paper. Pull out a piece of paper, pull that bitch out, slap that hole on the table. Write down on that motherfucker what you need and what you want. All right? And you go down there what you need, you go down with that what you want side, you know what I'm saying? And start knocking some of them holes off of that. Because that's wants. You hear me? Get rid of some of them wants. And just cover your needs. And watch how much more money you have. And you're going to find yourself with a whole lot more time just out the country, enjoying life, instead of being in this rat race and this motherfucker nickel and diamond trying to make it. Trust and believe. I figured it out. That's how, when I first started traveling back in 19 and 18, people was asking me, like, dog, bro, how the fuck you leave the country every month? Like, do you work? Like, yeah, bitch, I work. What the fuck you mean, though? You see me at this airport? What you mean, do I work? You know what I'm saying? And that's how I did it. I cut back on all that bullshit that I wanted. Hitting Bourbon Street every fucking weekend. I ain't even do that shit. That was a want. Trying to buy rims and shit for a fucking car. Go ride down Canal Street. You know, get a little Hoochie to hop in there. You know what I'm saying? Spending money on sound and TV, all that type of shit. Motherfucking whip. Going to the A-Rap store, buying $300 shoes and shit to go out on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Other things that I will not mention, but you can get up high. Yeah, and that type of shit. I cut all that shit out, dog, and I started seeing 2,000, 3,000. God damn, that's two grand come from. That was it, and the rest pretty much been history, dog. State Park, that I love that whole life. Oh, JC travel partners. Oh, okay, I know what you do now, JC. All right, gotcha. Honestly, OW, I'd rather have a secondary spot in Cartagena. I feel that. We're gonna talk about this shit too. Cause, damn, how should I put this? I'm gonna put it like this, bro. I found a site where you could directly search properties in Colombia yourself. My only advice would be, before you bought any of those properties in Colombia, I would find me a lawyer that speaks both English and Spanish, and is well versed in real estate law and move forward. But I'm gonna give you that website. You can go on there and look. About 2 weeks ago, I found a condo on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Off the beach, two blocks off the beach. You hear me? 47K, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, ready to go. Doorman, everything updated in that bitch. $47,800. I shit you not. I saw that motherfucker. Now, is it still on the market? I don't know. But I'm gonna give you the website, and there are a lot of different. You can go in there and search them. You know, you look at the rooms, condition, how long it's been on the market, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real talk. A guy turned me on to that shit probably a year or two ago, but I'm still in my building phase as far as that. I got some things I'm gonna get set up over here on this side for my home base. And once I get that shit set up over here, then I mean, saving 40K for us ain't really shit. You know where I'm coming from. 40K, 45K. You know, some weeks you can make $3,000 a week. You know what I'm saying? When you do that 4 or 5 times, bam, you got half of the money right there. The thing about Colombia, you know, you're not gonna get no financing, so you gotta pay for that shit. It's all or nothing. You know, so either you can get a bank to finance you here, but they're not really gonna want to do that because they can't actually foreclose on the property in another country. So, my opinion, just go ahead on the save up 40, 50K. It shouldn't be too fucking hard for what we do, how we get paid, and yeah. In them 6 months while you here, you can Airbnb that whole out. You know what I'm saying? And you can be getting paid passive income while you still out here making your money. That's what I would do. That's my plan, you know. All that shit. It's a 5-year plan. I'm gonna have all that shit done in 5 years. Sure as shit. Secondary spot in Cartagena. And having that spot in Cartagena too, Big Mark, like I say, that's a tourist destination and will be a tourist destination in many years to come. So like the brother stated earlier about the guest friendly shit, you know, that could be your niche right there. You could pump that bitch on the market just with that, depending on where it's at. Look, I have a guest friendly apartment. If you want to bring 2, 3 of these motherfuckers in anywhere, that's your business. If you get robbed, don't call me. But I don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? You slang dick in this bitch morning, noon, and night. Just make sure you pay my money. Don't tell nothing up in this motherfucker, and look out for the lick. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You know, and you know you have some committed customers. You know, just with that, because everybody else preaching that family friendly shit. You can't bring no girls in here. You can't bring no loose whores in here. You gotta sign them in, and if their name ain't on the list, they can't come back, and blah 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 blah. Cock blocking. You know what I'm saying? You could be an anti-cock blocking Airbnb man, and you'll come up. Preferably in the wall city. Hey man, whatever float your boat. What I'm telling you is, bro, that's good money. I'm telling you, that's good money. That shit gonna make you money 5, 10, 15 years from now. You understand? That's good fucking money. Go that route. And have one regular chick that I can come through with the main spot. All right, Mark, bro, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, Mark, bro. I ain't gonna go there, bro. Just stop it, dog. This all I'm gonna say, Mark. Stop it, dog. Stop it, Mark. Okay, I work IT 100% remote job, so I'm able to travel and stay in another country for months at a time. See, it's the key maker. You see, and I bet you can ask him himself. You know, he works remotely in IT. Ask him, was him getting that job and sustaining that job, was it easy in the beginning? You know, is it something that everybody can do? Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. It's no fucking brainer. If everybody could work in IT and live in another country for a fraction of the cost, all right, which I would mean like I could go work in IT and make 80 grand a year and live off of $10,000. Don't you think everybody would do that shit? I mean, America would be a barren wasteland. Everybody will fucking leave. You know, I know people right now that's busting their fucking ass, dude, working 2 jobs just to keep a roof over their head and pay the rent. And They're literally doing payday loans to get gas to make it for the last week of work. I mean, they're like literally like one incident away from being homeless. All right. Now, if you could tell this person, hey, look, dog, the same money you making right now, you know, you can go stay over there in DR or pick a country out your ass. Fuck it, I don't care. You can go over there and live for a portion of your salary right now and keep the rest. And you'll never have to worry about taking another payday loan again. For real? Yeah, you can do that shit. Every dollar you make here is worth 5 times more over there. What? Oh man. Well, all I need to do is work one job then. I can spend the rest of my time enjoying my life. Yes, you could. You sure could. You have that option. Everybody can't do it. It ain't that easy. It ain't that just simple as going get on the computer and just making the money. You know, you have to have a technical trade. You have to be skilled. You know, you have to have a skill that someone is willing to pay for. That's in demand. All right, so that's where we at, man. That's where we at. OW, what's the player, man? Steven O, man, it's good to see you, bro. OW, when is the next trip? I got a 30-day reset, brother. I probably got another week or so here. I'm gonna go home for 30 days and come back. Now, when I'm going profit, I don't know yet. I don't know. I really don't know because I got 30 days to think about it. So somewhere in between when I get back home and 15 days later, I'm gonna decide what country I'm gonna go to. It might be a combination of two countries. I got some loose ends to tie up in Boca Chica. I gotta go back over there, tie the ends up with that, and after that, I'll probably go somewhere else. But yeah, man, I haven't really decided yet. Thailand is on the list. I will be going to Thailand. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Shout out to Richard Rich, you know, Brand Joy. I'm going to Thailand. It's just not gonna be this year. It ain't gonna be this year because I got some loose ends I gotta tie up in the Caribbean and stuff. Costa Rica isn't somewhere that I want to go to because there's South American money. So that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere that accepts American money or has American prices, I just don't see the purpose in me spending $200 ticket because all my flights cost are $200. I've been hearing some of these YouTube bashers, passport brother bashers talking about, yeah, they be getting on the flight, man. You know that flight going down into Colombia cost about $900. I'm like, God damn. I guess y'all just going on there searching the highest prices y'all can to fit your narrative to back your talking point, and that shit don't exist in my world. Like I done took over 21. Oh, me, damn! I got this damn cough. I gotta get rid of it. I've taken 26 trips, I think, so far, to Colombia. Probably another 7. Man, I can't keep count. We just gonna say 7 to fucking DR, right? And I've never spent over $250 round trip on any of the trips. So when these guys come on here, you know, attacking the passport bros and shit or whatnot, talking about how much they pay to get these places, I'll be like, I don't. That's not realistic for me. Like the most I spent was $250 over the years. My cheapest ticket to Colombia was $134 round trip. And I keep all my receipts in the email form. Just in case somebody came to me one day, like, man, that's impossible, bro. How the fuck you spend $134 round trip? Easy, let me show you. That little receipt. So yeah, there it is. All right, JC Blue Star, that Blue Star hazmat chemicals. Okay. I spent a lot on my truck before I went to Thailand for a month. Mr. Davis, man, Davis in the building. What's happening with you, bro? When I retire, I plan to do the expat thing 3 to 6 months, especially once my mortgage gets paid off. Good idea, Mr. Davis, bro. That definitely is the way you want to go, bro. And that's the first thing I tell anybody, man. If you can get your house paid off, that's a huge asset right there. Damn. Get your house paid off first. That's a huge asset in itself. You know, you don't have to worry about paying your mortgage anymore. You have to just worry about paying taxes at the end of the year. And also, if you're going to be out of the country for 6 months, that is also a form of passive income. You can actually rent that Airbnb house out. Get you a property manager. Fuck, that's what I do. Get the property managers. It's just hands free. Yeah, you gotta pay them, but it's less of a headache. You know, you get your property manager, have them come over there, rent the apartment, any problems they need to take care of. All you do is get a phone call from them. You approve the work. Um, they take care of it, and they get their cut out the check. They get their cut out of the rent every month, whatever percentage that y'all agree upon. That's it. I mean, it's pretty much a turnkey process. You know, all you there to do by you being a property owner is to verify verify the tenant, verify what work needs to be done, if there's any maintenance that need to be done on a particular apartment or home thereof, and that's it. You get a direct deposit to your checking account every month. Simple. That's it. But that's a good idea, though, Mr. Davis, Navigator, bro. That's what I am going to do. That's not a plan. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just like, I'm going to speak this into yes. That's what I am going to do. Cut off unnecessary spending all day long, Mr. Davis. I'm trying to tell him. He's like, man, I can't afford that. I just can't. Yes, you can afford to. Yes, you can. Yes, you can do it. I know you can do it. OW, Medellin still your #1 spot. It's a profit. It's a hard tie right now between Cali. It's hard, bro. I've been in Cali for 2 days, bro. I got a couple of more days to go, and dog, it made a very good impression. Very good impression. Mm-hmm. Okay, JC Travel says, when you left every month, I was mad jealous. I was like, how can he do this shit? Say, bro. I mean, it happened, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you though, JC dog. I cut back on everything, bro. I cut back on everything. I told y'all what I did, bro. That's another reason why I stopped drinking. That's something else that was draining my pockets, bro. The alcohol. You know, when you constantly drinking and shit, bro, you constantly smoking, you constantly running, bro, you put gas in the car, bro, you'd be amazed how quick that money go, bro. You'd be amazed, bro. So what I did, I invested into a gym membership. I went and got that black card, and the rest was history. But that too, because like when I was working at Option, you basically get a free gym membership at Option. You know what I'm saying? The gym membership at Oxnard, but they got a big ass fucking facility out there with a pool, hot tub. The shit is huge, dog. Big ass fucking facility at Oxnard in New Orleans, bro. And you walk into that motherfucker, it's like a playground, you know. So that's what I did with my time. And instead of going out and getting drunk and chasing behind bad built bitches, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, OW used to fuck some fat bitches back in the day, but that's in the past right now. Ain't no more hog hunting over here. Ooh, no, ain't no more hog hunting, boy. I don't want nothing to do with them big ones, you heard? None of that shit there. But yeah, that's how I did it. Yeah, facts. You gotta be disciplined with your money and spend less of your money in the matrix. Yeah. The less money you spend in the matrix, the more time you can spend out of it. True facts spoken, KPR1. And last but not least, M. Floyd. What it do, OW? Oh, what's up? I'm just gonna say, what's up, Mike, bro? How you doing, big brother? Good to hear from you, man. I was just speaking in reference to you probably about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago now. Because this live was supposed to end 20 minutes ago. I mean, an hour ago. And I've been on here for an hour and 23 minutes. But it's not a problem, dog. Look, I enjoy talking to y'all, bro. This is just like having a conversation with all my friends, bro. We out there chilling on the lakefront, talking shit, eating some crawfish, you heard me? Talking about some dog motherfuckers you know we ran across the week before or something. That's all it is, bro. I'm chilling this cooling, bro. All y'all are family. But I gotta tell y'all this from the bottom of my heart. Get them stamps!